Back in 2016, Newsweek reported that Americans doubled the amount of clothing they toss out each year from 7 to 14 million pounds. And that's why brands like Walmart and Gucci are working on sustainable fashions, versatile enough to be worn more often, and they're made in environmental and sustainable ways. But startups interested in tackling this problem found it difficult to find affordable materials and manufacturing until one Boston entrepreneur got the bright idea to show them how.
This is our new blazer.
Cara Bartlett's clothing line, Veda, is moving into a third office in 3 years.
And now this space is almost triple.
A sure sign of growth. Her multi-use pieces, zip-out sleeves turn this blazer into a vest, for example, are ethically made and sustainably sourced. That is, her domestic manufacturers pay their employees a living wage, and that's surplus fabric that she bought from another company.
If you launched this type of company 10 years ago, I think it would have bombed.
She credits Shannon Lohr's Factory45 for making it work. That's a 6-month online crash course on sourcing materials, manufacturing, and raising capital ethically and sustainably.
I was a fast fashion bargain bin junkie in college. I wanted the deal. I was known for wearing a dress once, throwing it in my closet, never looking at it again.
But her attitude changed while traveling after college when she learned how waste impacts the world, prompting Lohr and a business partner to create the Versalette, one piece that could be worn 15 or more different ways. But sourcing materials and finding a manufacturer took them a year and a half. Raising money on Kickstarter was the easy part.
We set a goal of $20,000 and we ended up tripling our goal and becoming the highest funded fashion project in Kickstarter history at that time.
The Versalette was profitable from the get-go. But Lohr wasn't in it for the long haul. Instead, she began to share what she'd learned.
There were so many people out there who wanted to start clothing companies. They were even interested in sustainability and ethical manufacturing, but they didn't know where to start.
Lohr started offering classes in 2014, then she moved online. This year, 120 designers are paying $500 a month for Factory45, giving them access to Lohr's invaluable and growing database of suppliers and manufacturers. This manufacturer in Fall River, Massachusetts, works with Lohr's husband. His company, called Project Repat, turns old T-shirts into quilts. Ross Lohr says they're on track to sell $10 million worth of quilts in 2018. New Yorker Mary Bemis dreams of numbers like that. She's an advertising data analyst by day, but Factory45 helped her launch Reprise Activewear this fall.
I knew sort of like the broad steps of I need to find a fabric, someone will need to sew it for me, I'll need to distribute it, I'll need to raise money, but how to do any of that I had no idea.
Her workout gear is made of tencel. It grows on eucalyptus trees. There's no polyester.
It's naturally cooling, it's sweat wicking, it's antibacterial.
Priced to compete with Nike and Lululemon, the leggings are $109. She sold about 300 pieces in just 2 months. The printer she found in Brooklyn offers water-based ink. It costs more, but owner Jose Andrade says there is growing demand for it.
It's more prevalent, more like in our face in the past 2 years, and I think that's kind of like the future for us right now.
You can wear it open or closed.
And that's the type of future that Shannon Lohr is betting on.
This growth is just amazing. So excited.
Well, I mean, organic food is now a $50 billion a year industry, so who knows? By the way, Shannon Lohr just opened a new section on her website called Market 45, where her clients can showcase their greener brands as they try to bring a different type of thinking to the fashion industry.